today I have something very unique and very interesting for you guys. I have this watch clock, also known as clock canteen, or in US there is a different model called Detex, Guardsman or Newman. This is a Simplex, and this specific one was made in West Germany, so it's pretty old. Usually they were built around from 1920s to 2000, something like that, more or less, and they're pretty unique. For those of you who does not know what watch clock is, back in the days, these were used by the prison guards or security guards, doesn't matter. So they have it always with them, and when there is their shift, they need to go around the perimeter and check the facility. So the supervisor wanted to assure that they're doing their rounds. So in this case, they have this with them. There is the clock. Currently it's not running because I don't want that click 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 click, the clock sound to appear on the video, but probably we'll wind it later. And then there is like on the back side there is this keyhole. You put the key and you emboss the number of the station, and inside there is a mechanism, the clock mechanism, that will emboss the time when you did your round. So usually there is like this kind of watch clock stations that are usually attached to the wall or somewhere in the facility, and then you can open it, and then usually this key, not this kind of key, I made all the keys because I did not have the original one. So usually they are like inside, attached like this, and then there is a chain. So you get the key, you put it around, and then you put the key in, you turn it like clockwise, and then you're done. And as you can see, this is a homemade key, and this is a 3D printed Simplex watch clock station. I designed it and printed. I just wanted to have something because they are hard to find, and I found a couple of them with this and the original key, but they were expensive like hell. So I decided to build my own keys. I built all of them. There are multiple keys. I will explain them what they are, and yeah. And I even put like this kind of old style screws. So I'm very excited, and this is the original condition, and the clock is working very nice. The only thing that it's not original, it's the Chicago screws. I put them here because the screws were so rusty. I cleaned everything up, and then this was not present, so you cannot add this leather strap. And everything else is original. So I put and also this was not original. It was so rusty. So you can see this leather, it's very old, and it has that character, and the smell, the old leather smell, it's so nice. And you can see like, and there is like on this side you can hold it, and there are the like numbers, like 166, 138. That it's this number. We have it everywhere in the lock, so they know which watch clock was made when, and all the maintenance on that one. And this one, you can see it on the back later on when I disassemble it. There are engravings from 1956, so this one is probably built 1955 or something like that. I'm not sure. There is no markings, but I know that this is the older model of the Simplex. Nothing on the clock, nothing inside saying it's Simplex, but it's definitely Simplex. I will add some pictures to show you the newer models, and on them there is a West Germany emboss or stamp somewhere. And the interesting thing, you can see the clock is doing from 1 to 12 is doing like a regular, but the clock from 24 hours is going counterclockwise. So you can see 24, then 6, then 12, and then 18. I don't know if you can see that, but that's so interesting. And because I did not have any key, I needed to pick this one. So this, as I show you, this is the key that that we will use for embossing or for the station. I modified some other key, but it was very hard to do because I need to do this part, and plus you can see there is like a sharp thing, and that's for aligning specifically the clock when it's stamping. So it can be 800 or 802, 804, something like that. So I will show you when I disassembly, and this needs to move that to stamp it. And this is like, I did not, here usually there is a number, so in this case I made it like it's a number 1 without like a straight line, because it's very hard to engrave number here. Hopefully I will find original key and I will use it. And usually on the stations they are like numbered from 1 to, I don't know, can be from 1 to like 20. So whenever the guard's going like in and they stamp the key, in the stamp on this side will be like a specific time and a specific number of the station. So I have the papers. Wait, I'm trying to get. So this is how it looks from inside when you stamp them. So there is like 11, 14, 11, 00 probably there, 22 something, and 23, 18 when I tested this. And this is the original paper. The new paper was like, it was completely new, nothing was stamped, so it was closed. And this is the last thing that someone stamped it, because when you close the lid, it's going to stamp it, and when you open the lid, it's going to stamp it. So this is the original one, like a lot of years ago. So I kept this one. I needed to disassemble and clean it, so that's why I have some of the papers. And this is my tests, and I will show you how everything works. So at least let's pick it. Let's start with the picking, because I create this key. This is the key that usually supervisor they have it. It's not special, and I did pick it, and then when I disassemble it, I did manage to file down some old key, and this one is for winding the clock and setting up the time. So this is probably going to be a long video, so let me try to, let's first pick it up, pick the lock. It's not that hard to pick this one, but let me show you. This is like a thick leather, so probably it's like 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters maybe. They are the Chicago screws, and it's so old, and yeah, I like it. I love it. So here's the clock. This is when you wind the clock. So do I want to do that? I probably want. It's for winding the clock, you need to go counterclockwise. So you start winding it, and then you will start hearing the clock ticking, hopefully. So I don't know if you can hear it. No, but here's that hole for the key that usually supervisor is going to use. So let me remove the back side. It's a bit tricky to remove it. The clock is still working. I don't know if you can hear it ticking. Hopefully you can hear that. So this is the back part. Nothing special. Thick leather. There is some engraved R. Nothing on that side. So let's move it there. And yeah, nothing on this side. It's like a plain, no markings, anything on this side. But let's start picking it. I don't know if you can see, but it's like a one lever lock. It's very hard to see. It's a one lever, and that's why it's as I said, it was very easy for me to pick this one, and I'll try my best to. So this is the tension tool that I'm going to use. So trying to, so something like this. Hopefully I will which is not so, but I'm trying my best to get that. Come on, here it is. So now I'm tensioning and I'm going to use the pick. Can you focus there? So I'm going to use the pick so I can move the lever. There is only one lever. Come on. It's very finicky, so it's very, here it is, and now we're open. So it's a one lever lock, what you need to expect, and then it's catching here. So when you open it, this thing, it's pushing this one, it's pushing this thing and embossing whatever we have here and the time that we have here. So this is how everything looks like. So I will go like this so you can see it better. So there is the paper. The paper is going from there to there, and when you get the key, you put the key in. You can see this is the paper. The paper will go that way, and this is the, I don't know how it's called, this blue thingy, that it was very dry. And I did get this kind of a stamped ink, and I did, this is the original one. So I did like with a brush, I brushed it so it's going to, it's working now. So, but this is going to go from in the opposite way, from here to here. And this is the cover. I will later show you how everything works. So when you get the key, you just, just go. So here this part move down. And then when you see it's embossing it, and then the key is removed, and then you will have a stamp there. So this, the paper went there that way, the ribbon went that way. So let me, what do I want to do? I want to show you how the mechanism works. So cool. So this is the part that the key is pushing, and this is that lever that it's getting this like down and up, so it's going to emboss it. So I will put it here. So here maybe you can see, maybe not, I will put pictures. I have pictures without the paper and without anything. Here you will have some numbers on this side. I'll definitely put a picture here, so I will explain it properly. And this is things are for the key. If it's not on the right number, this is going to like this poking thing will going to align everything, and you will always get, not in between, but you will always get a perfect number, like in this case this 23:18, and it's always on 2 minutes. So it's 23:18, then it's 23:20, and etc, etc. And this is the mechanism. The clock is the clock, while it's running, it's moving the numbers slowly. And yeah, you can see here some other numbers that I stamped. I was testing it. It was very cool. I will show you this. Let me disassemble this also. This is how the ribbon, I think it's called ribbon, I don't know how it's called, the blue inky thing, it's put inside, and then you can replace also that one too. So come on. So it's like that, and then it's I don't know, it's because it's moving all the time. It's not, you're not going to stamp only on one place, it's going to like move it around. The other thing that I wanted to say, this thingy, this small thing, it's to hopefully I will not, it's to adjust the clock. I'm trying to find words. This is going to be a long video. I'm trying my best to explain everything. So that's how you can do that, and only the supervisor can do that. So you cannot play around if you're a guard or you're a security guard or a prison guard. And now this you can remove this one. This is like popping up. There are two different like small things that it's grabbing or not letting this to be removed easily. So you need to first rotate it counterclockwise and then remove it. This is the part that it's piling up the used paper. And yeah, I do want to show you this thing. Why did I set? I don't know if you can see. So the number we have 16158 is the same number here. 138, not 5. There is 161 something, and there, I don't know if you can see, but here they are engraved things. This is 54 F13 something. There is no chance you can see that. Let me shine a light, or I will put a picture. There is no chance you can see that. And here somewhere, oh wow, this is so hard to see. Somewhere here it's engraved. No chance you can see that. It's engraved, probably it's 25/4/56. That's a year, probably they maintain, that's the date when they maintain something. And on this side they are like N something. Now we can see some N and some numbers. To be honest, I don't know what that means. And I just want to continue and show you the inside of the clock. And here is the whole clock. So you can see here again 166138, and there is the stamp here, stamped here JSGUS. I don't know what that means. And here is how the whole clock works. Some insides. This is the flywheel. I think it's called flywheel. So it's a very interesting mechanism. This is, I think, for adjusting the clock, if the clock, and I did check for 24 hours, it was close to perfect. It was not perfect, but it was close to perfect. Let me put it, I think I can put it like this. And on the inside you can see the same number stamp, 166138, and this is the lock. Let me show you the lock. So here is the one lever, how it's working. Where is the key? Here's the key. So you put it like this, and then you can lock it or unlock it. So yeah, I mean, that's how it works. It's so simple. Let me show you again. So you put the key in, you unlock it, you lock it, and or then you unlock it. So yeah, this was the Simplex watch clock. Pick, got it, disassemble it, show it off. So guys, this is something different for me, probably something different for you to see. I really like it. It was very hard to find it. I first time saw it, the Detex from Sean, when he showed it a couple of years ago from testit.com. and I really like it. I spent a couple of years trying to find one. I did not want to spend a lot of money. You can spend a lot of money. This was a normal price. I still need to find the keys. I still want to find the original key. Still want to find the original station box. But yeah, this was the Simplex watch clock. Pick and got it. So guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Have a nice picking, and bye bye.